Hi everybody, this is Brandon once again, and I'm going to talk about the underrated films that I own and I like. Some of them I absolutely love, and some of them are just okay. But basically, underrated films are like movies that I like, but not a lot of people talk about them, or not many people like them. So this one is a a family movie, a kids movie from 1966. And in my opinion, this is one of the greatest comedies ever made. And I can't believe not many people know about it. And it, I know some people that have seen it and absolutely loved it like I do. And it is The Trouble with Angels, starring Rosalind Russell and Haley Mills. Uh, basically, these two teenage girls, they're right there. Uh, they go to this. They go to this religious school called St. Francis, and uh, they're being ruled by the Reverend Mother right here, played by Rosalind Russell. By the way, she's the greatest performance in the movie. Uh, the two girls they get into a lot of trouble. Uh, they smoke. They cause all this slapstick trouble. They put bubbles in the boiler and they all blow all over the place. And they get in really big trouble for that. And they smoke in the basement. That scene is hilarious. And it starts smoke everywhere. And the firemen are there. And guess what the teenage girls do? They're like, must be a fire someplace. That's pretty funny. But I absolutely love this movie. If you guys haven't seen it, you must. It's very hilarious. This next one, I know many people actually really enjoyed this movie. And it's it's by Tim Burton, and it stars Johnny Depp and Helena Bonham Carter, and it is Corpse Bride, and it's about this pallbearer or minister. I haven't really seen this movie in a couple of years, so I can't remember. He puts his proposal ring on a corpse's hand, and the corpse falls in love with him. So he has to deal with all of this stuff. Like, oh, you're in love with a corpse? That's what people say when they talk to him. And it's basically a very good movie, absolutely amazing. Has fantastic animation. Johnny Depp is great in it. He's usually great in his movies, other than the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory remake. I hate that movie. He was very annoying. But the original Willy Wonka is very good. Now, this one is a great movie. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend you check it out. This one is a movie that is pure comedy gold in my opinion. And it's an animated movie from the year 2005. And it is Robots. It has a huge all-star cast, one including Mel Brooks, one of my comedic influences. So you know this movie's going to be absolutely hilarious if he's in it. He plays Big Weld, which he's not he's not on the DVD, which is pretty disappointing, but I absolutely love this movie. It just gets funnier and funnier every time I watch it. I have I have two favorite parts in this. Actually, three. Uh, the one is the singing in the oil scene with Robin Williams right here. And he's basically like, I'm singing in the oil. It's like a parody of Singing in the Rain. And it's just very funny. And also when Robin Williams and Ewan McGregor right here, they try to sneak into the Big World Ball, and Robin Williams does this hilarious accent. I can't really do it that much, but it is a very funny accent. And also the musical arm fart scene. Alright, just check this movie out. If you haven't seen it, you might want to check it out. And this one is probably my second favorite Will Ferrell movie, other than right next to Anchorman, and it's Talladega Nights: The Ballad of Ricky Bobby. Oh, this is just an awesome movie. Also, Sacha Baron Cohen is in this movie. Oh, he is good. He is amazing. He's a great actor. And he has a pretty funny French accent. He's like, is that the cat's flesh or is it epilepsy? Why did you stop the jazz music? Was it not pleasant for you? Oh, I can do that pretty well, actually. This is the unrated and uncut version, which I highly recommend you get this version since it gives you more. Yeah, but either way, this is a great movie. It's very hilarious, and I highly recommend you check it out. Ooh. Dropped it. The next one is probably my favorite live-action Eddie Murphy movie. And it is Coming to America. And it's about Eddie Murphy as... what's his name? Actually, his name is Akeem, but I don't know his last name. But he goes to America with his I believe his closet companion, played by Arsenio Hall, and he goes to America to basically find his true love, like the one that he wants to marry, since he turned 21, it was his birthday present to go to America to find the girl he wants to marry. And it is a hilarious movie. I'm sure, like, some people know this movie. I'm not really sure who, but this is a great movie. Very funny. Whoa. Whew. Come on. Come on. Sorry about that. My tablet fell. This next one is a movie starring Tom Hanks, and it's Splash. And it's about when Tom Hanks falls in love with a mermaid. I think this is a very funny movie, and it has a great storyline. But a lot of people think this movie's dumb, which it's not at all. And it's one of my mom's all-time favorite movies. So that's a good sign. This next one is another one of my favorite comedies, and it is Jackass the Movie. This movie is just awesome. This is fantastic. If you haven't seen this, you must be living under a rock, because this is just fantastic. I'm sure you all know what Jackass is, so I don't need to explain it. So that's it. Jackass the movie. Alright. The next one is a movie co-wrote, produced, directed, and starring Mel Brooks. And it's a parody of the Star Wars movies, and it's Spaceballs. This is one of the funniest movies I've ever seen in my entire life. But not many people actually talk about this movie. I know some people that do, and they say it's great. But I think this should get as much credit as the Star Wars movies. In case you're wondering, I used to like Star Wars when I was like 6 years old, but I haven't seen them in a really long time, so I can't really give my opinions on them. But this movie is absolutely hilarious. This next one, after these two, I'm gonna stop and make a part 2 of it. But the next one is a movie starring Jack Black, and it's my favorite Jack Black movie, and it's School of Rock. This movie is just awesome. Oh, I like how Jack Black in this movie, how he dresses and acts like Angus Young from AC/DC. I think that is awesome. And this is actually the same guitar that Angus Young used. So that's a good sign. But anyway, this is an awesome movie. I'm going to show you one more, and then we're going to stop for part 1. But this is Scary Movie. Not Scary Movie 2, Scary Movie 3, Scary Movie 4, Scary Movie 5. The original Scary Movie. Which, in my opinion, is hilarious. I know this movie is extremely rude and very immature and very stupid, but it's hilarious, in my opinion. It's a great movie. It has some nice, it has some funny characters, it has some, great jokes in it. It's just a funny movie. Actually, I'll just show you one more. And it's Nicolas Cage in National Treasure. Which, this is a pretty good movie. Not great or perfect, but it's still good. First time I watched this was in 6th grade, like 5 years ago, when I was 11 years old. We watched this movie to learn about the Declaration of Independence, which this movie definitely teaches you about. It describes a lot of things having to do with the Declaration of Independence, and they describe it in perfect detail. This is a great movie. I mean, this is a good movie. I'm sorry. Ugh. Forgot I just said that. And this is an alright movie. If you haven't seen it, I probably recommend you do, even though a lot of people don't like it. Alright, so that's it for part 1, and I'll see you all in part 2.